Green continues to steal the spotlight in OP04, and will Blurple Kaido actually rise from the ashes? Let's talk about it. What's up, captains? Welcome back to the other decks. My name is Casual Dubbo, and today we're going to be continuing our coverage of spoiler season for set 4. So, without further ado, let's get into it. To kick it off, like the series of One Piece itself, it's Luffy. Luffy is a red character, 8 cost to play, 9,000 power, no counter, but he has the keyword Banish. As a reminder, Banish says, when this card deals damage, the life card is trashed without activating trigger. So this is the first instance of Banish in red, and fits right in with Vivi. Luffy's cost leaves you with just enough to activate Vivi's leader ability, and then give it Rush. So if you're in a winning position already, this could be a very strong play. The only problem is, it just doesn't leave Dawn up for counters, and red historically doesn't run a whole lot of character counters, so be careful about that, but still, this fits in perfectly with red's identity of punch hard and punch fast. Next up, it's Leo, 1 cost to play, 2k power, counter plus 1k, but on playability, you may rest one of your leader. If your leader has the Dressrosa type, KO up to one of your opponent's cost 1 or lower characters. Then, trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. So clearly this is support for Rebecca, which is great because it actually interacts with a leader card that is most likely going to be active the whole entire time since it's not able to attack. Now the biggest benefit for this is that it does give removal for black that doesn't require a discard, which honestly has been the color's biggest weakness thus far. Next, let's head over to a pair of green cards, Diamante and Treble. Diamante is a 5 cost to play, 6k power, counter plus 1k, blocker. But Dawn times 1, at the end of your turn, if you have 2 or more active Dawn, set this character as active. Essentially, it's the starter kit effect, but for a very specific deck, right? Because with Leader Dofi, that was revealed last time, this is almost always guaranteed to restand, which is awesome. And while I'm super excited about that card, I gotta say, and no one's ever said this about him, but I think I've fallen in love with Treble. Because he is a 6 cost to play, 6,000 power character with no counter. However, on play, KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 5 or less. So, awesome removal. However, on your opponent's attack, tap 2 Dawn and set up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less as rested. And please note, and this is the beautiful part, this is not once per turn. So, if you just leave up a bunch of Dawn, you can potentially rest an entire Zoro board. It's beautiful. So yeah, with these two as well as all the things that we talked about before, green is looking strong. But I think the one card that kind of stole a lot of attention was actually an uncommon. Blue Queen. 4 cost to play, 5,000 power, counter plus 1k, but on play, if your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, look it up to 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 2 total Playgrounds or Ice Oni, and add them to your hand. Then, place the rest of them at the bottom of your deck in any order. And so the players looking at this card were wondering to themselves, could this be the return of Blurple Kaido? A leader I did callously put in the In Memoriam section of my OP02 tier list. Now, it could be. It could be, to be honest, but I do think we'd have to see what other support would be available. But if we do get a blue Animal Kingdom's Pirate Searcher that can search for both colors, expect to see some more interest in Blurple Kaido for sure. Now, to end the video, I do want to go on a little bit of a theory crafting journey on what Playgrounds and Ice Oni could be, right? So, as I sort of theorized in my Twitter, I do think Ice Oni could have a Pacifista type effect that allows you to play more than 4 of them in a deck, right? And Playgrounds might actually be an event card that you can play Ice Oni from the deck. Very similar to Sentomaru, but in event card form. But let me know what you think. Will Ice Oni have some wild effects? Is green the most hyped color in OP04 so far? Will Blurple Kaido find its time in the light once again? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And while you're down there, if you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel as we cover more One Piece content. And if you want to know more about OP04, check out this video here. thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And captains, remember, build what you like, play what you love, and I'll catch you in the next video.